What do you think is the future for digital money?
I think, as I've mentioned, I think there's a lot of catching up to do in terms of from just a compliance standpoint. But I think there's also a lot of catching up to do in terms of understanding of what it takes to really orchestrate a digital transaction. So, I think, there's obviously a couple of very dominant stable coins today, USDT, USDC. Perhaps there will be more entrance to the market. I think it's certainly been tried. There's euro-based stable coins and GBP-based stable coins, but my view is, do they really solve a problem today? SEPA works kind of better than cross-border US dollars or whatever. So, but I think, we might see some platforms that might start to provide some interoperability between stable coins. But I think essentially, to really make payments in stablecoins, there's a lot of components that you need to make those payments, and I think a lot of the announcements that we've seen in kind of partnerships and things, so-and-so's partnering with so-and-so and they're doing for stablecoin payments and things like that. And, I scratch my head because, neither party might be licensed or, might have liquidity partners or underlying banks or even a platform with all those controls that you need to make sure that, you can prevent fraud and all of that type of thing. So there's multiple, shall we say, tools that you need to make a stablecoin business like Orbital and some of the others, So I think that understanding is going to have to really kind of catch up.